Hi, everyone. I'm Marilyn Bradford, and I would like to talk to you about childhood triggers. Recently, I decided I was in a kind of a crisis situation, but what I really noticed was that I was coming to conclusions based on things that happened to me when I was 5, 6, 7, 8. And two of the main things were feeling completely unworthy, which I experienced. I was the youngest in my family, and I wasn't able to please my mother or father or older sister. And the other one was don't disturb people. My father was a professor, and he worked every evening until midnight. And the whole thing was we needed to be quiet to not disturb dad. Well, those were conclusions that I reached at those ages. And what I really noticed when I was going through this thing that I was considering a crisis was that I was looking at what was going on in my life through the lenses of a 5-year-old, a 6-year-old, a 7-year-old, an 8-year-old. Guess what? That doesn't really create much for you. But I totally get it because we go there automatically. We don't even know we're doing it until we use a lot of tools. One of my tools is, what age am I being? And that helped me a lot because once I could identify that I was actually being my very younger self, then I could sort of, instead of enveloping me, I could sort of put it out here. Okay, Marilyn, you're being a much younger age. Is that where you want to function from right now? That helped me a great deal. Another thing that really helped me was asking that question, what's right about this I'm not getting? And what was right about it for me was it gave me a chance to recognize all those places as an adult where I'm operating from feeling unworthy or from not wanting to disturb people that were really being a drag on my life. Even with my team, it's like, well, I don't want to disturb them and ask, it's just nuts. So what I would really like to invite you to is just to notice when things seem wonky, ask yourself, am I operating from a decision, a judgment, a conclusion I made when I was a young kid or even a teenager? And what if I were willing to let that go? Because the first step in letting anything go is to recognize that it's actually there. These are things we tend to hide. They're so unconscious. Once you can recognize that it's actually there, then you actually have choice and you can clear it. And using these tools and a few others, I got myself out of it. And I have such a great sense of relief. Was it horrible going through it? Oh, yeah, it was horrible going through it. But now I never have to operate from those childhood points of view again. Thank you.